Perfect. We can switch to Stone Arrow to finish off the last of these bad boys. We're slowly but surely managing to continue to make progress at the very least, and that's the most important name of the game right now. Let's read. Never did remember to fully use my Identify potions, which is great. But let's read a few of these and get a couple more of our options available to us, shall we? 2 scrolls of brand weapon? Holy cow. Not quite useful because we don't have a great just base weapon that we're looking to brand, but definitely not horrible by any stretch of the imagination either. Especially in conjunction with a couple enchant weapons as well. We can hopefully eke some kind of advantage out of that. Let's see. This mace. Anti-magic. Dang. That's too bad. Unfortunately, that hampers us a wee bit too much, because otherwise, that could have been an incredible get. Let's get my mouse out of there. Check. So this buddy can be taken out with our OTR, no problem. This buddy is a little bit scarier at this stage. Swims extremely quickly, susceptible to fire, which is not useful for us right now, unfortunately. And yeah, no real way to change that either. I guess Bolt of Magma isn't that far off. But, Wand of Flame is great for both, even just for breaking the sightline. I do love using Wand of Flame on these bad boys. So I think I'll do Wand of Flame on the Water Elemental, 1 OTR to hopefully take care of the Electric Eel, and then back to Wand of Flame on this bad boy. OTR again, and Wand of Flame. One more? Now one more. Perfect. That's what you love to see. Oof. Yeah, do you want you two? Let's bring some smoke clouds into this. Perfect. In fact, even with the centaur here, we can use 1 stack of this to just put up some clouds. It's not quite as efficient or useful as I thought it was going to be. Didn't end up playing any source of relevancy, but still threw in one piece, and that's all that matters. Thank you so much for the tip there, the reminder, TBD. I guess now in many ways we are much more all in it together than we otherwise might be, because points for each of us is points for the clan. But awesome, this is exactly the type of fight where you love to have the mass poison. Still not great having to step in front of all these centaurs, of course. Ideally, we can do something like this, just get in the middle of them so they're just doing their weaker kick attacks. There we go. We are managing to continue to gain experience, and at the end of the day, that's all we're looking for right now. We just really want experience. And how far into the dungeon am I willing to go before we should really turn around and try and figure something out? We have 38% chance on statue form, which is not great. Transmutations is still just slowly but surely ramping its way up there. And in fact, I think we're going to bring that up to 10 at the end here instead of 8. I think we will at least try a bit more. There's something slightly safer about the approach here. Boulder Beetle, don't love to see you. I'm gonna head to a different stairway. And I would enjoy trying to get to the Gauntlet if we're able to, but unfortunately we don't have magic mapping already identified. We could try. Do we have any? We have 1, 2 unidentified scrolls. And for some comparative context there, 10, or not 10, we have 7 different unidentified ones. Not a great chance that we get magic mapping in one of the 2. So we could head back up and try one more stair, see if that brings us closer or in sight of the Gauntlet. Holy cow. Couldn't have planned it better if I tried, even though we also immediately get marked, which is scary. And you guess they added a downside to Potions of Brilliance, will divided by 2 after. I do remember hearing something about Brilliance being nerfed, which makes sense because it is a really incredibly strong ability. If you're casting, 4 magic ignitions everywhere, it can absolutely blast any group of enemy. So that makes sense to me, but good to know. I'll have to keep that in mind, make sure that I don't lose track of my willpower. I've been lurking in and you're glad the Zomtopode is still going well. Yes, the Zomtopode, Rocktopode. Going quite well so far at the very least. But okay, I need to run upstairs, wait for the mark to go away. Hopefully we haven't drawn too much attention this way with just the single turn of us being in the limelight here. Sticky Flame, I think we should be okay with. As long as we're able to take out this Pyromancer in half-decent speed here, which we should with the poison help as well. There we go. Guess we just keep fighting. That's all we can do here. Try our best to wipe out all these buddies before they're able to close the gap. Dang, that Centaur Captain is going to be a pain in the butt. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. But okay, let's just take our one warrior friend up with us. That's a bit more manageable. Can definitely afford at least 1 or 2 turns of making ourselves toxic here. Okay, come on. We can do it. What are my odds of petrifying you? Quite good, actually. So I will do so. Perfect. Oh, and if you want to close the distance to me, what are you doing? What a weird series of decisions you made there, friend. Ooh, gargoyle. Oh, do you want? Isn't as bad as I thought. We can just LRD the son of a gun. Immediately blow it up. Love to see that. Who else is on their way? I guess most of these buddies are just coming as an after effect of the Sentinel's mark. But still no complaints there. We're slowly but surely managing to get a foothold in the level here at the very least. And I'm hoping we're just about through the worst of it, because I would like to make it into this gauntlet sometime. Sometime in this lifetime at the very least, you know? No! Oh, I should have gone in to heal up my magic points. Oh, game. Why do you hurt me so? And this is why we will never love again. Unfortunate, because the Gauntlet is one of my favorite ones to at least get a checkout. It's one of the few time portals that never has any risk to just pop into real quick. At least to take a look at all the items, you can always leave. You know, I will say that I've lost many a promising Octopode in the Minotaur fight specifically. I can usually get through all the Gauntlet section that I choose, but the Minotaur fight does get a bit tricky. Again, with the lack of defenses, the javelins hurt really bad, which I'm guessing is why we were also getting a few warnings when we were up against Eru with her silver javelins. Definitely makes sense in that context. But at least we're not rushing anymore. We're not pushing ourselves beyond the scope of what we should just to make it through a portal, which is always good, don't get me wrong. And we also, thanks to that mark, managed to slowly but surely just drag parts of the level to us over time. Definitely am more than happy to split up the enemies on a level and not have to deal with all of the horde in one rapid go. Oh, this is the new dragon tile, right? Indeed it is. Yeah, that's a pretty thick dragon. Chonky boy for sure. Chonky in the thighs specifically. So I do kind of agree with the opinion from earlier in chat. That's funny. Okie dokie though. Is it worth it for a magic sword? Can I see? Yeah, I cannot unfortunately see through here the chance of me affecting it. Oh, never mind, I can. 41% chance to paralyze or to petrify. Oh wait, we die in like one hit though. Oh gosh, now we can't actually just fully die in one hit, right? Oh no, we have 1 pip of resist fire. Thankfully. Let's even take a look at that just to double check. We do indeed. Perfect. Breathe fire on me instead of walking closer. Love to see it. Jeez Louise. I also just noticed we're down to 1 strength. So, what you doing? Why he do this to us? Why did he give us the deterioration? Also, I've not been paying attention to my mutations once more here, as we see that we have also gained resistance to electricity, which is pretty sweet. Unfortunately, we are super weak. Oh, fun stuff. What an adventure. So, do I wish to try and fight this dragon now? Let's maybe take a quick peek through our inventory, see if there's any special things that I'm not taking advantage of. I haven't been using my Staff of Earth in a really long time, which is kind of rough. I should be using that more often. I just get way too caught up in the laziness of the quick auto switch. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's actually just do a bit of a cleanse here. Get rid of some of the crap that we've been storing up in our inventory. Such as this random spear can go. Scythe of Distortion I think can go for the time being. Even this, I was gonna say the mace, but we could use that as a last ditch. Like, we're already out of mana. We just need some fire resistance or some cold resistance. I could at least see that one coming into play at some point, so won't toss it out quite yet. Staff of Fire can go. What else? Guess that is largely the best of it. And then what I think we're gonna do here, let's get a wee bit creative. I'm going to switch over to my Amulet of the Guardian Spirit, which will allow us to take slightly more damage from the dragon. We're going to... Oh, I was going to say try this again, but there you go. Actually, this is so much better. We have all the space in the world to work with. Finally got the Petrify off. You love to see it. Now we just blast this buddy to Kingdom Come. Blast this buddy. Not as much damage as I otherwise might have liked. Again, do we have any options here? Let's switch over to our Chaos Crossbow, try and get a good effect on that. Well, we still have the option to retreat as well on top of things. Even just saying that kind of makes it sound like an okay idea. So let's take another step away. Come on, Chaos. Come on, Chaos. Nope. We are getting out of there. Unfortunately, not quite working out the way that we so desire yet. Do I try one more time? I'm going to take a quick peek down another stairway here. We do not want to go down that one. What about this one? Well, where did all the enemies go? Thought there were many enemies. Oh, indeed there are. Would you look at that? This is a bit more our speed. We can get some poison damage down. And let's see if I can't petrify the boulder beetle right away. I said petrify the boulder beetle right away. Okay, we did get it off the petrify there at the very least. And now we can get confused like a fool. Looks like everyone got confused though, so that's actually not horrible. Let's switch to our crossbow and just start firing off in random directions, shall we? Fire off in a random direction. Seems to be working out for us so far. Oh, geez. What the heck did you do, Zom? I think I'm dead here. If I had to guess, being paralyzed, slowed, and collapsing, it's gonna kill us. Oh, we can move again. Okay. Never say die. You deal up to 22 damage. That's not great. We don't have the magic necessary to IMB. What is collapse? I don't actually recognize that effect, which is interesting. So what I'm thinking is probably the best bet here is to drink at least one potion of heal wounds and hope that we don't get smacked again. Gain some stuff. There's a 48% chance for the slime to hit us, so there's a decent chance we just get to drink a potion and get a good net gain out of the whole thing. So I think I will do so. And ooh, you just found a stack of 3 scrolls of acquirement. Things are looking good or looking up for this team. Love to hear it. That is awesome. And in fact, I know we're in a rough spot here. Do you know what? Let's finish this rough spot first. Drink a potion. Leave. Okay, we can't die in 1 hit, but we could die in 2. But I'm going to take 1 step. I'm going to quaff 1 more potion. Okay, they'd have to max damage us, which... ooh, is very possible because we're also slowed. And hover your mouse over the stats to learn about it. Oh, strength has fallen to 0. That's why. That's why we're slowed as well. That's good to know. Oh, me oh my. Zom, what an adventure you bring us on. Well, I'm going to read a scroll of blinking then, because we need to just get the heck out of here. If the slime starts to follow us, I'm reading a teleport scroll, but otherwise... okay, thanks to our antenna. Wow, I never thought the antenna mutation would actually come in handy. Okay, Zom makes noise. Let's get the heck out of there. Actually use our antennas for once. Oh, our game crashed. Interesting. But that actually kind of works because I was about to do a quick save out in order to do a quick edit here. Let's make sure that we're all here. I think... forgetting now, but I think I'd put commas in here. Is it on the tournament page that we learned? Team members, no commas. Thank you, Brain, for making me check that. Brain, a WOD, 2D335. Let me know if I got anyone's name wrong here. Can definitely hop back in to check it out. And if I missed anyone, same thing, of course. But geez Louise. Absolutely wild. Let's hop back in here and see where it recovers us. Oh, here. Interesting. I would hate to do the same sequence of moves and die this time. You know what I mean? So I kind of forgot when I initially took 1 step here, thinking to myself like, oh, we're safe for 1 step. I had forgotten that we are slowed, so we could actually take 2 hits on 1 turn if we're unlucky about the energy allocation. But I really need to get that strength back. This is so rough. But hey, faded altars. We do what we must, right? Let's do... even a potion of curing here. Ooh, that did work out. Oh my gosh, it actually kind of worked out better in every way so far. We are still slowed. So yeah, we are going to take the occasional hit here. Oh, and I'm still wearing the Guardian Spirit Amulet. That's why I have no mana. Should have taken that off after we gave up fighting the dragon. That's my bad. Well... no matter what, we could just use a blink scroll like we did last time. We're not going to die in 1 hit here. There we go. So, let's just do it. In fact, oh wait, no, I should do that, right? Regardless for the tournament reasons. Otherwise it's kind of cheap. Like I'm kind of cheesing the system in a way. If I don't use up the same consumables, even though... screw you, game. It didn't go as well for me this time, so I deserve trying to unintentionally cheat the system there. Take our lumps, I guess. What are our options here, though? We do have enough for an IMB now. Perfect. That's what you love to see. Oh, let's check what stair this is. Ooh, that's not the stair we want to go up. That's all we can do, though. Please no unseen horror. Oh, gosh. Unseen horror and the Cyclops are guaranteed to come at us now, so that's cool. We can quaff a potion of cancellation. Oh, you son of a gun, you're here. Okay. Dang, this got so much worse. Why couldn't I have gotten the same rolls as last time? Screw you, Crash. Let's see, Unseen Horrors. I don't think, just based off theming, I wouldn't think a Scroll of Fear would be effective against them. I want to teleport out of here, ideally. So, let's do one heal. Let's read one teleport. How much damage do you do Unseen Horror? Too much is the answer. I'm gonna drink my last potion of healing. Teleport out of there at the very least. Cancellation didn't end up being what we wished it to be, but at the end of the day, we take whatever we can get. Take the lumps the game gives to you and all that. And maybe we actually kill the Cyclops this time, though. That would be nice. So close. Let's go with Flame Blast. Let's go with one more LRD. Oops. Pressing all the wrong keys there. Oh my gosh. Oh, let you alter my body. Okay, sure, Zom. Lose intelligence. We still have our lost strength. It's great. Oh me, oh my. What a wild ride this has been so far at the end here. But it's not over until the fat lady sings, so we keep pushing, as it were. Okay, Zom, I know you're getting bored, but deal with it, bud. Let's check our spells. Statue form is down to 32% failure. It's not horrible. We can, like, reload it before going down somewhere at the very least. Okay, I think I might have to, just to avoid some of the nonsense that we're dealing with on these floors now. So let's go to Lair 0. Let's try to cast this, shall we? Yes. Oh, never didn't have it. Then we go down. Okay. It's not great. But I'm gonna get some poison. Jesus. Oh, right, we're slow. That's why I'm gonna die here. Never mind, Aruk can't hit crap. Get out of my head. Oh, I was so lucky. Okay. The only way to get rid of the deterioration is to get experience. In order to get experience, we have to somehow fight something while in this horrible state. We don't have haste potions identified yet, so maybe I should have been identifying potions for a bit, hoping to see some use in that regard. Can kind of use Scrolls of Fear to cheat Arug a little bit. Same with maybe a Scroll of Summoning if we really want to just kind of throw crap at the wall here. So let's try Statue Form again. Never didn't have it. Let's go down and let's petrify you. Okay. Don't love having the Komodo Dragon there, but not too bad if we can hit both of them in one fell swoop. Okay, not quite as much damage as I would like either, though, and we're calling a lot of attention to us with the noise we're making, which is important for sure. But I think that we kind of have to dive into this one head first. Again, I forgot to take off my Spirit Guardian necklace, which was probably a mistake here, all things considered. Let's maybe fix that. We'll make it a little bit scarier in some regards. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Zom. I know it's boring. What do you want me to do, dude? But we'll put on our regeneration. Hopefully it allows us to hold on to our magic a little more effectively. Oh geez, body's twisted painfully. Okay, let the contamination fade. Let our magic regenerate. Let's try this again. Never didn't have it, perfect. And here we go once more into the breach. Interesting. Take a Rook upstairs. Ooh, okay, this is tricky. I can use this to strand her on this level, but then it's scary if I ever need to leave lair again. But, Urg, why don't you retreat this way? Yeah, fall back. Perfect. Love to see it. Now maybe, just maybe, we can get some work done here. Ooh, that is a nice ring. Back here, let's go to put on Quonap. Int +6, Dex +4, and some stealth. Don't mind if I do. I mean, I'd love some strength, please. Just a single strength ring would probably make my day at this stage. Don't want to be greedy or anything, mind you. Thanks, Zom. But please, please game. I need something. Some hope for our future here. Ooh, there we go. Strength is back up to 1. We've done it. And we're no longer slowed. Oh my gosh, the nightmare is partially over. Love to see it. Slowly but surely. And let's see, Cane Toad's good chance to be petrified. Perfect. You can just switch to our electrical dagger and rely on me to finish them off a bit more effectively here. Maybe even petrify the Komodo dragon. Stab. IMB. Komodo dragon, you gotta be close, right? No, you're not close. Holy cow. Thought they were one turn away from that petrify actually fully taking effect, but not quite. I guess I'm used to being slowed at this point. No longer have any idea of how long an actual turn takes. Also, nice. We got some more poison. And Warriors used to be the most amazing spell in the game. It's still pretty good, especially against evasion-heavy enemies. It's nice to get the constrict effect down on that. Okay, thank you, Zom, for the allies in a fight that I probably didn't need them whatsoever. No, do not poison my Ufetabai. Which, huh. Ufetibus must be a land word, because it's pluralized to Ufetibai. The more you know. Fascinating. Oops, I almost tried to poison them again. Sorry, bud. Sorry, friends. But go, army, go. Thank you kindly. What a wild run this has been. Nightmare in so many ways. And the same token, or on the other side of that coin, it does make things interesting. It is fun. Ooh, we also finally got our iridescent scales back a little bit. That's nice. Also, now undeteriorated, back up to 2 strength. Ooh, wow. 2 whole strength. I think we're ready to enter a strongman competition at this point. Strong octopode competition? Roctopode, I guess, as we're affectionately naming ourselves. Jeez Louise. Statue form down to 22% is awesome. Definitely wanting to get that on a macro. So let's create a new macro key. I'm gonna make the 0 do a ZE. Perfect. You know, I should probably fix that up to a different key. Make the spell change to something that I won't be needing quite so often as the first few slots. Number slots, that is. But alas, should be all good, and we're back in it. All of a sudden, it's like we never even were in a troublesome spot here. Normal lair feels like a walk in the park comparative to some of the ridiculous crap that we've dealt with over the past few minutes here. Love to see it. Zom, I know you're bored, but please, I kind of like it that way. Oof, this is not great. I might just teleport out of here. Quickly read a spell of teleport, maybe use the last few turns to potentially poison up these bad boys a little more. Perfect. And right, we're also good in water because we're an octopode. That's important to remember. No resistance to cold. So let's keep that in mind here. Perfect, no worries. Not too shabby all in all. Somehow managing to survive against all odds. Oh, we even have resist electricity just innately now, thanks to the big chess player in the sky. Oh, I should have checked. No, hell rats are not resistant to poison. Would you look at that? Thought for sure they would be. Most of the hell-themed things are, unfortunately. But I guess they're not quite demonic. They're just... Ooh, more named so? The Book of Changes drops before us. What does that give us? Nothing too useful, unfortunately. Alack, alas. But still making it through here. Down to 21% chance to fail statue form. Love to see it. We'll petrify the basilisk. Give them a taste of their own medicine. Always love to do so. Perfect. And then run away so that we can recover our magic a little bit, since that was a superfluous use of our magic points. Also, a tower shield we'll probably want to get eventually, but is a little bit of a ways off in terms of the amount of training that it would take, so I'm gonna have to hold off for the time being, I think. Perfect, managed to finish off the cane toad just in time. Let's get one more petrify off on this son of a gun. Love to see it. I'd like to get at least one victory under our belt while the tournament is going on, you know? Would be nice. We'll definitely take a Wand of Mind Burst. I believe that's the new disintegration. Don't actually know how much it's changed here. So in fact, I should pop up into our inventory. Take a peek. Launches a psychic attack at the target creature. If it overcomes their willpower, it blows their mind in a violently literal fashion, dealing damage that bypasses their armor entirely. Ooh. Useless against mindless creatures. I like that. But cool, so it does 3d8, completely ignoring armor. Good to know. Hopefully, that will come in handy sometime in the future. I guess hopefully it never has to come in handy. That would be the most ideal outcome in that situation, but a bit more optimistic than I have any willingness to be. Also, holy cow, cataplebises look cool as all heck now. I kind of miss the old sprite. It was one that I always liked, the catoplebis. I didn't mind that they just looked like a giant, like, purpley black bull thing, but that's a wicked, nasty looking creature for sure. Again, much more indicative of their threat level at the very least. Perfect, and we can just try our best to take advantage of the distance here. Get get some toxic effect. Yeah, no, very much agree, TBD. Come on, you son of a gun. Succumb. Succumb to my poison. I love using poison as the octopode too, because it's very fitting with how many real octopuses operate in the wild. I wish that our camouflage was a bit more all-encompassing and didn't only take effect when in water, because let's be real here, an octopus is the absolute master of camouflage in any environment whatsoever. It's part of what makes them such cool creatures, that along with their intelligence, of course. But I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. Happy for whatever advantages we do manage to eke out, as is. And besides, maybe it's not balanced, and that's what you always have to take into account with video games, is you can't always adhere completely to realism for balance things, or balance reasons, as it were. But not too bad, through layer 3 without too much trouble, honestly. All things considered, even facing off against our first Cataclysm of 0.27. Okay, I think I'm just lagged out here. We'll give this a sec. Gives me a good opportunity to take a sip of my drink at least. Maybe not. Did I mess up a key? Can try again. There we go. Finally comes through. No, I think that I did manage to press shift just slightly too late or something silly like that. And I'm tempted to let the Cataclysm step next to us and then try and bring it upstairs. But if it blows on us, then us going upstairs, I think we get petrified on the way. So it's an interesting little mechanic, because stairs are kind of free turns, but they're also not. You technically have an invisible turn waiting there, and then you head up, which is why you're always taking extra hits. So gotta be a wee bit careful. Ooh, we did get the petrify off. Oh, hello, sir. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Got the petrify off just in time for yet another Hydra to come out of the woodwork. But fortunately, we can use the first one's body to absolutely wreck house. Oh my gosh, another Hydra comes out of the... This is a new one, right? Yeah. Another 5-headed Hydra. Fun stuff. So I'm going to take this buddy upstairs. Oh my gosh, so many Hydras. What the heck? Please don't deteriorate me. Please. Yeah, our body still deteriorates when taking damage. Hate to see it. Let's just hopefully use some IMBs to save our life here. Perfect. And, that is scary, don't get me wrong. We're also down to 16% failure chance on the statue form, so we should almost be using this all the time now. Just about at that point, which is a huge turning point in general for an octopode. We'll finally be able to clutch into fights a little bit, with a little bit more safety on our side, I guess. Ooh, does this mean we're actually getting a spider branch? I'd love to go into spider as one of our S branches here, because that definitely would do absolute wonders in terms of OTR's effectiveness, I should say. But we'll take whatever you give us, game, of course. Jeez Louise. Scary stuff. Ooh, oh my. Well, at what point do I feel like I can go take on Uruk? Because I kind of want to head back up and take her on as soon as possible, because grabbing that vampiric trident will give us a huge advantage. We can start training our polearm skill right away, and like Ninth Settler said earlier, with statue form and a vampiric demon trident, we should be pretty set for the majority of the game. So let's do statue form. Let's find out where Uruk ended up here. Okay, not great. Let's try this one more time. Damn. What? Excuse me, Uruk? Rug just said, damn your eyes. Okay. Don't see what I did to deserve that, but... Oh my gosh. Also missed a few... What was it? 46% chances in a row? Oh, 64% chances. How did I miss so many 64% chances in a row? Come on, game. Please, just give this to me. I need it. Mind Burst? Let's do a Mind Burst. Perfect. Then we'll use our Constriction and our dagger here to hopefully... Oh, finish her off. Not too bad. Jeez. That Vampiric Trident is now ours, though. And in fact, I think I'm going to immediately change this over. We'll adjust it to be our new A key. Perfect. We won't get quite as much damage. The advantage of the dagger is when we petrify enemies, we get the extra sneak attack damage, but it is what it is, and at the end of the day, I do think that this polearm is going to do absolute wonders for us. And so, let us keep Earth Magic training. Let's actually put transmutations back on for a little bit. Actually, I lied. The one nice thing about transmutation spells is you don't actually need extremely low failure chances on them, because they're toggles, essentially. So as long as you can cast this every once in a while and get it toggled on, you should be okay. And it's not like we're casting this multiple times during a single fight, ideally. So we actually should be okay in that regard. Keep training up Earth Magic a bit, getting the necessary skills, or the necessary spells, increasing in spell power. Petrify's up to 69%, nice. LRD is up to 36%, so that's not too bad. LRD definitely will be hugely advantageous in a bunch of different sections of the game. So, last but not least, let's start training some polearms in the background, shall we? Even pop on here and just set the target at exactly what's necessary, 14. Perfect.